the servants.
First, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, in the name of His only begotten Son, who the Word ignorantly called Jesus the Christ, whose name in the Paleo Hebrew is Capt.Lamak, Brother Lamak,
Brother Walk, Brother Isaiah.
We the Service Assembly. We come to you with another exhortation lesson, right? And I named this exhortation lesson. It says, "Watch for the time and the kingdom, because the time draweth nigh." You know, because right now, you know, a lot of our people, you know, they thinking everything is just going to go on the way that they think it's going to go. You know, we got rumors of war, right? We got Israel being bombed by Hezbollah, right? We got all these things happening, and it's like a lot of us, even brothers who've been in this thing for a while, we forget how to watch, right? Because you can say watch for the times, but how do I watch? Where do I go in the scriptures to find out how I watch? How do we watch, right? So the first precept we're going to get, because this is a commandment first and foremost. We're commanded to watch, right? So let me get Isaiah 62:6, and you get me Jeremiah 51 and verse 12.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls.
I have done what?
I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
In what? Day or what?
Day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Right, so that's our duty, that's our commandment, right? To not keep our voices down, to stand on the top and watch, man, and declare, right, the coming of a Mashiach Yahushua, man. That's what we there for. And we're not supposed to give you rest. We're not supposed to get off your neck. We're supposed to keep our foot on the gas, because that's a commandment, right? We're commanded to watch, right? Now let me get that Jeremiah 51 and 12.
Look at Jeremiah.
Isaiah 21 and 5.
Look at Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the assembly. The ambushes before the Lord for the Lord have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right, so the Most High, the Most High is saying first, set the standard, right? Set the standard in Babylon. Now what's the standard? The standard is Yahushua.
That's right.
Not these other nations, not these other gods. The standard is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's the standard that we got to set, right? And read from that again down real quick.
Verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon.
Okay, so stop, right? So set up the standard in Babylon. Now we know that we're talking about New Babylon right now, right? We're talking about the United States. Our job is to set the standard here. The standard is the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, set up the watchmen.
Do what?
Set up the watchmen.
Okay, so what we have to do, we have to set the watchmen up, right? To peek things out. Go ahead.
Prepare the ambushes.
Prepare the ambushes, right? Because we know that we're fishing right now, but eventually we're going to be hungry. So that's what we do. We're preparing the ambush.
That's right.
We're preparing to ambush these other nations and heathens through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, Lord willing. You know, Lord willing, brothers endure, right? Keep going.
Like it says, for the Lord have both devised and done.
He did what?
The Lord have both devised and done.
So the Most High, he done devised everything. He got everything put in order, and he did it, right? But what did he do? Read.
That which he had spoken against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right, because at this time the Most High had been already done what he said he was going to do. So now the standard is us next. Once he put his foot down in Babylon, the standard is us. The new standard is Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai in the earth, right? Give me that what I had you get, Isaiah 25. You give me Ezekiel 3 and 16.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 21 and verse 5. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, or rise, we princes, and anoint the shield. Verse 6. For thus have the Lord said unto me, go set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth.
Right, so that's what we're supposed to do. We supposed to eat, sleep, drink, right? Go to sleep. You take a shift, right? Then I take a shift. We all taking shifts. You know, we're not bound to watch all at the same time. Or we go at 7 o'clock. Everybody just start watching. What we watching, right? You watching for things that's going to change and come about, right? And read that last part again, King. Read that last part again.
For thus have the Lord said unto me, go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth.
Right, so that's it. So we're supposed to declare what we see. What are we seeing? What would you say that we're seeing right now?
Hey man, we're saying the prophecies coming to pass, man. We're saying all of the enemies of America, of Babylon the Great, we see them rounding up about. We see the wars all throughout the earth, man. We see America don't know what to do, man. They don't know if they want to vote for this devil on the right hand side or this devil on the left hand side, man. We see the Most High sending these storms back and forth, destroying this place, man, as he prophesied what happened. Right? We see that the stores is wastelands. We see our people turn against each other, man. We seeing all the prophecies, man. We seeing the nations gather together, man. Getting ready for the next civil war. We see it all, man.
What you see? What would you say you see?
Devil destruction. Especially when what I ran into Israel, sent them 180 ICBM missiles. That's right. That's prophecy, man. That's right. That's all I think was in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 9, said the nation gonna rise against nation. That's right. And man, you can look at it and tell what's going on, man. You gotta pay attention, man. If you just pay attention to what's going on, man, you'll see it's linking up to the scripture. It's linking up to thus said the Lord, man. You just gotta watch, you gotta pay attention. To the Most High, man, but we not understanding.
All praise. What I had you hold?
You had me hold Isaiah 21 and 5.
Okay, then I had you hold Ezekiel 3:16. Okay, get that Isaiah 21 and 5.
You put Isaiah chapter 21 verse 5. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, or rise, be princes, and anoint the shield. Verse 6. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, go set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth.
Right, so that's it. So what you got? Give me that Ezekiel 16.
Look at Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 16. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right, because the prophet Ezekiel, he was in the spirit, right? And the Most High spoke to him. The Most High, he made Ezekiel to be a watchman over Israel at that time, right? Every prophet was a watchman.
That's right.
So Jeremiah was a watchman. Isaiah was a watchman. Moses was the ultimate watchman.
That's right.
He watched for a long time. Right? So that's the call that the Most High got. So when he deals with us, you know, in these times, he's definitely dealing with us in the same manner as he does. These was men too that walked the earth. A lot of times we read these books and we make it so mystical. And we want to mystify it so much. It's not that deep. This was a man. Just like you're a man, I'm a man, this is a man. Right? The sisters in it, those are sisters like that's a sister there. So we always have to make sure that we understand that we have to be watchmen, man. That's what we're here for. Yeah, read that. Did you read the 17?
Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Who? Unto who?
Unto the house of Israel.
The whole world.
Unto the house of Israel.
So the Most High was still He didn't break stride, man. He still is we want Watchmen for his people.
Sure.
Right? That's a beautiful thing, right? Now, what are we commanded to watch? First of all, we commanded to watch, but what is one of the main things that Yahweh Shai asks the men of the Lord or the apostles to watch? Because even right now, he's watching the same thing. Right? Yahweh sent the prophets to watch the same thing. So what did he send Yahweh Shai to watch?
Watch over the children of Israel.
Watch over the children of Israel. Give me Luke 2 and 8. Give me John 21 and 16.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 2 and verse 8. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night.
What they do?
Keeping watch.
Watch over their flock by night.
Right, so we must keep watch over the flock. Who are the flock? The flock is the children of Israel, but chiefly it's the ones that's not where you at right now in this thing, man. You know what I mean? You know, even the sisters. I know a lot of sisters like to hear that. We gotta watch the sisters, man, right? Because the Most High made us one way, he made the sisters one way. The children, you gotta watch the children, man, right? We have to. When we get out on the highways and hedges, we commanded to watch the sheep, the lost sheep. We're lost, but the Most High gave us a commandment to watch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're supposed to do. Right? Read a little bit more.
Verse 9. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. Verse 10. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people.
Right? So they'll say all people. So what's the people? All people is the people that he's talking to right now. He's talking to everybody right there. You understand what I'm saying? That's one of the main things they get messed up, man. He ain't talking to you. He never was, and he never will, right? Give me that what I had you hold, okay? I ain't trying to move too fast, y'all. You know?
This is the book of John, chapter 21 and verse 16.
Let's go.
He said unto him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me?
So Yahweh Shai is asking one of his apostles, do you love me? Right? Go ahead.
He said unto him, Yes, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee.
So you know I love you, man. Come on now. You know I've been here the whole time, huh? Right? Go ahead.
And he said unto him, Feed my sheep.
What'd he do?
And he said unto him, Feed my sheep.
He said, if you love me, feed my sheep.
That's right.
Hey, look, just saying you love, what's that going to do? The same thing with any kind of relationship, man. You tell somebody you love them, but you don't show them, and that love is null and void, man. Feed my sheep, right? Do something. 1 John 5 and 3, what's the love of God?
Keeping the commandments.
Keeping my commandment. You can't just say it, right?
That's right.
Keep reading.
Feed my sheep. Verse 17. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me?
Now, let's stop right there, Slocky King. Now what is that? The third time, what does that represent?
The final time.
Right? It's just like baseball. It's the number of completion. Number of completion. Just like in baseball, Esau know what he's doing. 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, you out. Everybody knows that, right? Yeah. That's the standard that Esau set, but he got that from where? Esau, he's not creative.
He got everything.
He didn't just come out with this, or Esau came out with it. No, man. He's a damn troglodyte, a Neanderthal. Man. Vagabond, all those good things. Yeah. We getting all Esau even on the lessons, man. Right? But real quick, that's right. Go back to 16. I just want you to read that again.
So like verse 16. And he said unto him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yes, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee.
Right, because when he's asking him, do you love me? Right? He look, when you that's why when you hear him say, if you've seen Yahweh, you've seen me.
Sure.
That's on the physical and the spiritual level. He's just like his father. He's just like him. The Most High want to see something. You don't want to hear all that yip yak. You don't want all that yippity yap yap. You want to see something, man. He said, if you love me, you say you love me? Okay. Well, do what, Dad?
Right. He said, feed my sheep.
He said, feed my sheep. When I leave here, I should see you feeding my sheep. That's your job. Until you leave here, feed my sheep. Because I can't continue this work. I got something I got to do. I got to go back to the Father.
Sure.
He said, what? He said, hey, you would, but he said, you believe me when I say I going back to the Father.
My Father's greater than I.
Because my Father is great. He got to go to the great one.
Right.
Ain't none of this, all this equality.
Yeah.
There's no equality between male, female, or child, or dog, or animal.
There's no Trinity, man.
There's no Trinity.
Trinity is garbage, man.
Trinity is hot garbage, right? You ain't gonna make it, right? Right? So, read that 17 one more time.
It says, and he said unto him the third time, Simeon.
So he said it thrice. It's like the word they like to use, thrice, right? Yeah.
Simeon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he had said unto him the third time.
Yeah, he was like, yo, come on, I know you ain't asked me 3 times, bro.
Yeah.
Now you're making me feel some kind of way because you know what it is, right? You know I love you, right? Go ahead.
And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee.
You know everything, so how you don't know I love you? Go ahead.
Jesus said unto him,
Yahusha,
feed my sheep.
feed my sheep. So, hey, look, that's even that commandment goes all the way. It went to Yahusha. He had to do the same thing. He had to be a watchman over the sheep.
That's right.
It's all about being a watchman. This is our job. What was David?
Shepherd.
He was a shepherd.
Watchman of the sheep.
He was a watchman of the sheep, man. And those are the best people to do this ministry, right? Those that are shepherds, true shepherds, man.
That's
Right? And look, if one goes straight, hey, you can't leave that one. You gotta keep them there and go get that other one, then put them back into the fold, and then keep it moving, man.
That's right.
All that, he'll be alright. Nah, he ain't gonna be alright. What's wrong? What's wrong? You upset? Can I talk to you? Is anything I can do to help? Let's sit down and eat. Let's talk this thing out. That's the way you're supposed to be in this thing, man. A lot of us, man, we done lost a lot of that, right?
That's so be careful of our flock. Well, from paraphrasing the book of Proverbs, man. It said a good shepherd, he care for his flock, man. So I mean, you got brothers, man. Brothers be going through it. You don't know. That's why you're supposed to be calling brothers and looking into their life, man. Yeah. Have a care for your flock, man. They go for brothers with their wives, brothers with their sisters and brothers, man. Call up your brother, man, see what you're going through.
Right.
And be there. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. What's another word for Yahusha? The good shepherd.
The good shepherd.
That's what I'm saying. Let me get that Ezekiel 33:2, and you let me get Mark 13-34.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 2. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people.
13-34.
And say unto them,
So from the top.
Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land.
Right, so when Yahusha come down with that sword, right, and he start cutting and dividing you asunder, right, and he start putting these nations to death, right. When he does that, go ahead.
If the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman.
Right, so you take a man and set him as a watchman, go ahead.
If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
So that's what he's supposed to do. Every one of us is a man that was set forth to watch when the time that Yahusha make his second return. And he delivered the sword unto the earth, right? And he said what? What happened?
Then,
okay. What you had there? That's the second page, right? Oh, you didn't get the first page? Alright, I got it. Just hold on to that, because I'm about to go to the next one. I'll call it to you. Alright, there we go.
Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning.
So if you hear the sound, if you see that all hell about to break loose, you see all these bombs and all this going off, you see all these wicked children out here causing all kind of havoc, right? You see all these things that was prophesied in the book of Deuteronomy and on back, right? You see all these different things happening. Right. And you don't say nothing.
If the sword come and take him away.
So if you let this man get killed, you don't warn this man, you're not on a watchtower bellowing out, come back to the Most High God. Stop being a nigga. Stop doing this, that, and the third, right? That
his blood shall be upon his own head.
See what I'm saying? So now his blood on your hand. That
he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning.
So he heard the sound. He was watching. He seen what was coming to pass. He didn't give warning.
His blood shall be upon him. But he that take a warning shall deliver his soul.
Or deliver his soul. So Salakia, when the man, he heard, but he didn't take heed to it, right? Then his blood is on his hand. But if he heard, and it was coming and he didn't know, chiefly, and you didn't tell him, you didn't remind him, now his blood on your hand. You know, now does that mean that you're going to be able to warn everybody? No. But you supposed to put your best foot forward on the Shabbat. If you just hollering out, maybe brother might just pass by you and don't want to hear what you got to say. But just say it. If you say it, then he heard it. If he heard it, then he what? He marked. You marked. I did me. Now you do you. And now you got to have wisdom too. Like we were just talking to somebody outside. We were just talking about when the brothers at work. You know, you got sodomites in there. You know what I mean? And you want to tell them, hey, you need to not do this, that, and the third. You understand? But you can't always say that to them at work. You know what I mean? Because now you're going to lose your job. So you got to use discernment, man. And the Most High know your spirit. He know what you want to do. But sometimes you just can't do it like that. You got a lot of Israelites, man, they too overzealous. As soon as you get a job, you just running up in there. Everybody going to captivity. Esau, you going to hell, Esau. It's like, hold on, man. The boss like, hold on, I didn't even know what was what. You can't go into the job just acting like that. You go in there, you being more wicked than Esau.
Like you say, it's direct. Let's say a wise word spoken in bad time. It's not good.
It's not good. A wise word spoken in a bad time. That's very good. That's very good precept on that, man. It may be wise and it may be righteous, but it might not be the right time. You're at work. Get your money and then you can talk all the issues you want to talk, right? Because what? Money is a what?
It's a shit.
It's a defense, right? So you gotta have it, you know. Where was you at?
I'm on 6, verse 6.
Okay, keep going.
But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people,
the who?
But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet,
right? So if you getting the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and you know all the breakdowns, and you watching everything, you watching all the videos, you watching all the catastrophes on the earth. You got that? What's that app everybody got? ETA or ETS? End time. You got all that. You got all this. And you keep it up, and you dividing it between the scriptures. You're getting the full understanding, but you got a sick person, not physically sick, but sick in the spirit, that needs help, that needs a doctor, and you don't administer help to that person. Read.
And the people be not warned. If the sword come,
so if it come,
and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Right. See that? So that's our job, man. That's our job. I had you hold the mark. Give me Ephesians 6 and 18. And you give me Mark 13 and 34. Right. So we just going through these precepts because we want y'all to know that it's almost over with. You know, it ain't too much left. You know, people all over the world just moving off grid. Don't nobody even want nothing no more. They don't got no aspirations. They don't even want that new 2025 or whatever, Jeep, whatever. They don't want that no more. got brothers riding, I'm riding around the Scooby-Doo. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. No, nobody want that because it's not fulfilling. It's over with. Everybody, we don't know. They don't know when, but they feel like it's a wrap. They can feel it through the spirit, right? And power of Yahweh by Shimmy Yahweh Shah, man. So let me get that mark.
The book of Mark, chapter 13 and verse 34. For the Son of Man.
So who?
For the Son of Man.
So we know the Son of Man is who? Yahweh Shah, right? Go ahead.
Is a man taking a far journey.
Right. So when he died and he, he got sacrificed for us, he went back to the third heaven to be with the Father, right?
That's right.
So he took a long journey. Go ahead.
Right. Who left his house?
Left his what?
Who left his house?
Who is his house? His house is the house of Israel, right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
And gave authority to his servants.
He gave authority to his servants. This would be the service, right? No pun intended. But we're supposed to do a service. What was the service? Go ahead.
And to every man his work. And commanded.
So what do you say? Every man his what?
His work.
Oh, so I thought we ain't got no works no more. We still got work.
Got to work.
What you talking about, man?
If not works, it's dead.
You still got work. Oh no, y'all say that. No. Yahushua. Man, I want to hear that. We got work, man.
And every man his work. And commanded.
What?
And commanded the porter to watch.
He the porter to watch. He demanded us to watch because he gone. He's not on the earth no more. He's with the Father. So we're commanded to watch. Go ahead.
Watch ye therefore.
So just because you know that, do this, right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
For ye know not when the master.
Because you don't know when I'm coming home.
That's right.
We don't none of us, right? The angels in heaven don't even know when Yahweh Shah comes. Yahweh Shah don't know.
Only the Father.
Read that again.
Like it says, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh.
You don't know. That's just like you at home, you know, your father or mother, whatever, depending on who raised you up, right? They say, hey man, I want this shit cleaned up. Salakia for my what I said, but I want this place cleaned up.
Yeah, that's right.
Now if I come back and I open that door, and this house ain't clean, we're gonna move some furniture up in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna do some things up in here.
That's right.
You understand? Things are gonna move in here, right? So that's what Yahweh Shah is saying. I left the children of Israel. I left these people to be watched by you. If you up here teaching these laws and you doing videos and whatsoever, the Most High and Yahweh Shah gave you a charge at that point and a responsibility, right, to watch his sheep, to be a watchman.
That's right.
Give warning, blow the trumpet. Go ahead.
It says, for you know not when the master of the house cometh, at evening, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing.
Or when the cock crow, when the rooster crows. Every time be in the so-called morning, right?
Right.
You know, so you don't know when I'm coming. Daytime, evening, night. Go ahead, because it's about to get more thicker. Go ahead.
Or in the morning. Lest coming suddenly he find you asleep.
He comes suddenly and finds you what?
Asleep.
You chilling. You supposed to be doing this, that, and the third, man, but you chilling, man. You ain't doing no videos. You ain't doing a flyer mission. You ain't doing nothing. You just, you know what I mean? You put your trumpet down.
Right.
You put your Bible down, man. Whenever you start putting that Bible down, and that go for me, him, it don't matter. Once you start putting that Bible down, that's when you stop blowing the trumpet.
That's right.
You put that plow down, man. You can't do that. Because what he said, you come what?
You come unexpectedly.
You come suddenly.
Suddenly.
Out of nowhere. You on your ass. Go ahead.
And what I say unto ye, so
this
unto all.
So this is, yeah. So what I say unto you, I say this to all y'all. What does it say? Watch. That's the key point. Watch. Don't get so caught up in the ways of the world.
That's right.
Oh, Becky and them want this. Kiki and them want that. Coco and them want. Look, forget Coco, Kiki, Becky, Tito. Leave them alone. Because they made their bed already.
That's right.
You got to make your own bed.
That's right.
You can't sleep in the bed. Hey, look, it's going to be uncomfortable. I make my own bed. You understand?
That's right.
That's real, right?
That's right.
So give me that what I had you holding.
You're tripping, man.
Kind. All praise to the Most High. And we pray everybody getting edified right now. Go ahead. Go
It's
ahead.
the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto.
Start from the top and read that a little bit slow.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 18.
15. It's like 18. It's like
Praying always with all prayer.
so praying always with all prayers, man. Prayer for everything, right? Go ahead.
And supplication.
And supplication, right? Now, you know, supplication could be what? That could be in so like this word I'm looking for. That can be a sacrifice, right? But you know, we don't have to do that right now, right? But definitely, with any kind, it could be a spiritual sacrifice, right? Make supplication unto the Lord through your spirit by fasting. That's something that you can do, and that's one of the greatest sacrifices is fasting, right, for the Most High, right? Go ahead.
Sacrificing your flesh.
Sacrificing your flesh, right? Okay.
And watching thereunto with all perseverance.
Right. So watching there is the place where you are, wherever you are. That's the there. Watching there and there, watching with all perseverance. That means you going hard at this watching.
That's right.
You know, you doing this thing, you really getting into this thing. You know what I mean? You ain't just jaw jacking, right? You're not doing this for the camera. You're doing this for the Most High in your house shot, man. Right? Go ahead.
And supplication for all saints.
For who? For all what?
For all saints.
Now we know who the saints is. We don't have to get that. We don't have to get songs, right? But we know who the saints are, right? So this is supplication. We're supposed to pray and watch and have supplication for the saints, man. That's the children of Israel, man. That's what it's all about. It's always going to circle back. It's never going to go out and then that's where it's at. Now it's going to always come back to the children of Israel. Where you at? You at what, 19? All right. Now let me get Revelation 16 and 15.
The book of Revelation, chapter 16 and verse 15.
Read Jude 7 and 5.
Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth.
You said what?
Blessed is he that watcheth.
Blessed is he that watches, because behold. What is behold? Behold means look.
That's right.
Like a sudden look. Behold.
That's right.
I come like a thief in the night. You sitting up there, all of a sudden, the Most High grab you up, man. Y'all say he got you. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You got it. Ain't no turning around. Ain't no talking about, man, I was tripping, man. No, he already on you.
That's right.
And in the day draweth not, and the clouds are darkening.
That's right.
And guess what? You still here and everybody getting beamed up. We gonna get all up into that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing that you on point with it, right?
Yeah.
So read that again.
It says, behold,
Behold, look, behold. Go ahead.
I come as a thief.
I come as a thief. You don't know when the thief coming.
You ain't gonna call you out like that.
He tiptoeing that thing.
Say, bruh, you gonna be at the crib?
Hey, Friday after next.
I'm finna come on and rob you, man. You know, you got that 2K, that new 2K. You remember that? I need that. I'm gonna need that. No, man. I'm gonna put it up and I'm gonna wait till you come, and you might not like what happens, man. Right? So let me get the other precept.
With the book of Jude, chapter 7 and verse 5.
Book of Jude 7 and 5.
Then every man took up his weapon of war.
Right, so this is Judah, this after everything that she did, right? So every man took up his weapon of war, right? Go ahead.
And when they had kindled fires,
they kindled the fire, right?
Upon their towers.
Upon their what?
Upon their towers.
Upon the towers, right? So this is a physical tower and this is a physical weapon, right? But what is our weapon?
The scriptures.
The scriptures is our weapon. Right? So every man took up his weapon, right? Go ahead.
They remained and watched all that night.
And then what they do?
Remain and watch all that night.
What they do?
Remain and watch all that night.
They remained and watched all night long. You know, I mean, it is what it is, man. This is our weapon now, right here. And this is a war. This is spiritual war. This is spiritual war. I would get that precept, but I ain't gonna get it right now. All right. So let's go ahead and move on with the lesson, right? So What's another way you have to measure the time diligently? You have to, how do you measure the time, right? Let's get 2nd Esdras 11 and 8. You already got that. And you got, let me get Matthew 16 and 13. Because you have to watch diligently, and you have to know how to discern the time. You know, it's easier said than done. When, you know what I mean? When you really don't know what you're doing. You know, you can just be watching all day something and ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Right? So you want to know what to watch for, right? Let me know when you get there, King.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, 11 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Watch not all at once.
So so it says not watch not all at once. Ain't nobody, how I'm supposed to know if somebody in West Africa watching and if I'm watching? We ain't gonna know what time we watching. Saying to watch not all at once, but what?
Sleep everyone in his own place.
So everybody sleep in their own place. Be at home, wherever you gonna be.
And watch by course.
And watch by what?
Watch by course.
Watch by course. Watch different times. Everybody can't watch at the same time. You know, watching different course. And again, that's why the Most High say, gather together, ye gather together, O nation not desire. Because when I'm watching, you might not be watching.
Sure.
And I'm going to need you to be watching. If we out there in the wilderness, somebody got to watch.
Need your brothers.
I'm going to need my brothers to be watching, man. Maybe I might, you know, I might not have that on my spirit to watch right then. But you watch. That's why, what did the Most High do when, in the book of Judges? Right, when Gideon brought all those guys down there to drink from the water. Who did he get rid of?
The one that wasn't watching.
The ones that wasn't watching. I can't go to war with you, brother, and you all over the place. You looking and rubbernecking, goosenecking, you looking. I can't use you. Not in this war. In this war, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You have to be constantly watching. You have to take different shifts. You got to have your head on a swivel. If you sitting up there and you drinking from your hand, you looking at your hand.
You ain't taking nothing around you.
I need you to lap that water up with your eyes just like this. Real talk, man. And only 300 of them did it.
That's right.
So we just gonna take them 300.
That's right.
Where they get their moves from?
And then that goes
back to what you said at the beginning, man. Esau steal everything, man.
Still everything.
Steal everything.
He's not what? Creative.
Not creative, man.
Right? And then that also goes back to the precept, roughly paraphrasing, even about like children. Like it's better to have a few righteous than a multitude of unrighteous children. You know, I can't do it. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing with the children.
That's right.
They'll be alive, but they're not gonna. They'll be an embarrassment to you.
That's right. It's grieving to the heart of the father.
It's very grieving, especially if you got a daughter.
That's right.
She all over the place, and and then you go
just keep her in straight.
keep her inside,
That's right.
or keep her near you. You know what I'm saying? Because you may have brothers. She might have dealt with a brother, an older brother. Now y'all sitting up trying to drink a little yayan, and you trying to enjoy the yayan with your friends, and your friends done been with her because she all over the place. Wouldn't that be an embarrassment to you? She grown, but that's still your what? That's still your seed. I don't want to hear that, brother. You better get on. Now you upset with this man. Yeah, he ain't do nothing. She did. You know what I mean? She got, hey man. You know what I mean? Real talk. What was you at, man?
16 and 13. It says, this is the book of Matthew chapter 16 and verse 13. Mm-hmm. When Yahushua came in the coast of Caesar Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom the men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist.
Hold on, what you reading right there?
Matthew 16 and 13.
What I had you say?
I got 2nd Esdras 9, 1-4.
Okay, well that's it right there. I think I had got what I need off of that. Give me 2 Timothy 2 and 4. Go ahead, man. Read that.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass.
Right, because we're not going to see all of it. You know, we prophesy in part, right? The scripture says we prophesy in part. When Yahushua come, we'll have a full spectrum of everything that's going on, right? We're not going to have the whole thing. Read that from the top again.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
No, measure the time partly.
Measure the time thou diligently in itself.
You got to measure the time diligently, man. You have to be. You got to be serious with this thing, okay?
And when thou seest of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
Right. So when you start seeing these prophecies come into what? Fruition. This is what we're seeing, right? Right. So we're watching these prophecies come to fruition. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's what he doing. Ain't he doing it now? The Most High, he putting a smack down on the world right now. Forget the rock. He laying the smack it down upon the earth right now, man. That's how you know. Because we were just talking about how do you know, how do you watch the time diligently. He just told you. The Most High gives you the blueprint. It's on you if you read it. It's on you if you get to understand it. Hey, what did the Most High say again? Go over this a little bit. He's going to tell you how to do it. Go ahead, right?
Okay. Then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time that the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes.
What?
Earthquakes.
All kind of things. Earthquakes all over the world.
That's right.
All in Puerto Rico.
It's a lot.
I think Jersey and Philly had an earthquake not too long ago.
They saying the doggone California about the doggone break off from the rest of America.
So they've been saying that.
They said one more big earthquake, they completely gone. It'll be an island, man.
Or peninsula one.
All praise.
Yeah, these things have to come to pass. These signs are going to be for you to get your issue together. Go ahead.
And uproars.
And what?
And uproars.
And all kind of uproars. People uproaring over this damn Elamite that's trying to pass as an Israelite. That's right. Kabbalah Harris. She's trying to pass for a damn, like she Eve or something, man. I eat greens too. She got the hot sauce. Nobody want to see your ugly face.
Hey, they asked the sister, they said, hey man, what are you gonna do for your people, man? The lady said, hey, you know I make a good thing in collard greens.
She should have been slapped, man.
She said one time I made so many that I had to cook them in. I had to clean them in the tub. What?
And she get that from watching old Eve or talk about it's what Eve. She thinks she know Eve because you know in the country they wash them in the tub. This is all. This is a mess. It's an uproar in the people, man. This lady is talking down to you right in your face and you don't see it.
That's what she thinking.
And ignorant Eve and Jake gonna be the main ones that vote for her because they don't like Trump.
She got doggone Megan Thee Stallion twerking for her, man.
Yeah, madness, man.
Madness is that?
Shaking her damn cheeks in front of America, man. It's wicked. Just funky women. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. You know what I mean? Better know how to take care of themselves. They out there just shaking their behind like that. Yeah. It's an uproar, man. What the heck?
An uproar of the people in the world.
Right. People don't want to take this COVID shots or whatever shot they calling it now. All these new things they trying to do. They trying to put microbites all in your body. They know, it seems like every time I think about what I want to watch on TV, it come on my phone. There's a lot of things that's going on, man. We've been polluted. It's pollution, man. You got Moab over there. He making fake beef. Look just like beef. You got the red with the white. Look just like beef, but it's fake. It's not meat at all. You got all kind of stuff going on, man.
They're a fake sun over there, man.
Yeah, they done put one up in the air. It didn't last, but they put one up there, though. I remember when they did. The niggas trying to be the Most High.
Trying to ban the Bible and all over there, man. Moab is
It's uproars of the people, man. You know, a lot of us, they done boosted up the army range to 40, a little bit after you 40, like 42, 43 now. I think it's like 43 on up, so that they could draft you into the army as an old man. You up in there with one damn legs, you just smoke cigarettes all your life, you drinking damn Wild Irish Rose, and they got you in the army. They wicked and say it's gonna be an uproar. Ain't nobody finna fight for y'all. Asia got way too many troops. Everybody's a troop. You can't say that you don't want to be a troop. As soon as you born, troop. You a dude, troop. Us, we. It's crazy, man.
I think China got the biggest military on the planet when it comes to numbers.
When it comes to numbers, they like grasshoppers when you look down at them, according to the scriptures. For multitude. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou well understand.
So you shall well understand, right?
That the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
So he been talking about this thing. He ain't just started talking about this. The Most High been talking that talk from the beginning, man.
Since the world began.
So I like how Cyril talking. He said you gonna well know. I'm Benjamin. My folks talk like that. You shall well know. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna know for sure. You gonna know. Hey, look, right? Hey, we getting into this thing, man. What I had you holding? What was you at?
Second Edges 9, I'm at 4.
You at 4? You at 4? You just read 4?
I just read 4.
Okay, got it. You want to get Hebrews 1:1 real quick? You want to bring out Hebrews 1:1?
Yeah.
Okay, get Hebrews 1:1, and then you get Matthew 24:6. Now.
Then since the world began.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Look at Hebrews chapter 1.
That's a little bit. I don't know about that.
Look at Hebrews chapter 1 verse 1. God who at sundry times.
In sundry times, which means it's old times, right?
Right. So like it said, in sundry times, and in diverse manners, spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets.
Start right there. So what did he say? In diverse manners. So the Most High, he talked to the prophets in diverse manners. Some of them he didn't speak to them in a dream. Some of them he spoke to straight up, like Moses. You know what I mean? Some of them, they was in a state of meditation, a deep meditation he spoke to them. So the Most High spoke in diverse manners, right? Sometimes he showed you something to give you the understanding, right? So a father don't always got to teach you one way. He'll teach you a lot of different ways. That's the importance of having a father in the house.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Have in these last days.
And early at the beginning.
Had in these last days.
You see, we was in the last days during the time of Paul. We at the last days now, but then we was at the last days when Paul was living. Go ahead.
Have spoken unto us.
Spoken unto who? The whole world.
Spoken unto us.
So-called Chinese man.
Spoken unto us.
So-called white man.
Spoken unto us. By his son.
By who? By who?
By his son.
I thought Yahweh Shah came to talk to everybody.
By his son.
By his son. Us. Whom he have appointed.
So he appointed, the Most High appointed Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
Heir of all things.
Heir, because we're Yahweh gave us to Yahweh Shah as an heir.
That's right.
That's like if you leave here and then you leave this trailer to somebody. You leave it to your heir, right? Same thing. So we're, for the most part, Yahweh Shah is we kind of own by Yahweh Shah more or less.
Right.
Yahweh owned everything, but Yahweh Shah more or less, he was the sacrifice for us, because other than that he would have just killed us because we was just too wicked, man. But Moses had to holler at the Most High, like, you sure you want to do this? Come on, man. You know, don't you know what they gonna think about you if you kill all these folks you just got out of Egypt? You just got them out of Egypt. You gonna kill them now? They didn't even make it to the damn second point.
Save it for your name's sake.
Come on now, for your name's sake, because what, the Most High is not going to be wrong, and his name is not going to be tarnished for nobody.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High.
That's right.
Right? So let me get Matthew 24 and sit down. Good precept, man.
This is the book of Matthew 24 and verse 6.
Give me Jeremiah 30 and 7.
And ye
Yeah, you get that. You ain't gotta get it now though. Get that 2 Timothy. Hold that. Let me get that what you got.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars.
You shall hear what?
Wars and rumors of wars.
Ain't that what we hearing?
That's right.
We're hearing wars and rumors of wars. Now it ain't even a rumor no more. So that has to let you know that we're past the point of hearing wars and rumors of war. We're almost past that point, if not past it. Now things are going down. Things are being seen right in your face. So it's just like, what you gonna do? It's in your face. What you gonna do? You gonna make haste and come back to the Most High God? What are you gonna do? You gonna stop doing all levels of wickedness? What you gonna do? Right? Go ahead. It's fight or flight. We're gonna get to that. Go ahead.
See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass.
They have to come to pass. So don't be troubled by it when you start seeing these things go off. Right? Go ahead.
But the end is not yet.
The end ain't yet. Go ahead.
For nation shall rise against nation.
So that has to happen first. That's why I hate when people say we in a new covenant. How we in a new covenant and none of this happened yet? Nothing happened yet. When did nation rise up against nation? But now you start to see nation rise up against nation, right? Things have to come to pass. The Lord said these have to come to pass, and then the end shall come. It's not going to come nigh. Right?
And kingdom against kingdom.
And kingdom against kingdom. Now what we doing right now? By reading this, what are we doing? Coming against the wicked kingdom. But what is the name of the lesson? We're watching. This is how you watch. Right? This is what we do. We're watching. Okay?
And there shall be famine and pestilence.
Famine and pestilence, man. The truck drivers don't want to drive no more. The ports want to shut down, even though I know they just got back open. So, you know, jokers got back happy again. But what's going to happen when it happen again?
Yeah, that was a test, man.
What's going to happen? You know what I mean? It's going to happen again. They just want to see what you was going to do.
That's how Esau moved.
Yep. Test run.
Test it out.
And he do it to us, man. That's the funny part. He do it to us more. But he play with Moab something serious though. They go over there and just give Moab a disease and be like, all right, let's see what happens. Moab be over there like damn rats, ants. They really don't. Like, trust me, let me tell you now. A person respect you more when you don't kiss their ass.
That's right.
Always remember that. Even though we going through as much over here as so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Moab kisses America's ass for years. And they treat them like garbage. The African, the Hamites, they kiss America's ass a lot of times.
They're tired of it. That's why they formed
now, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. They're tired of it now. They're calling them third world countries and all that. They sick of it now. But they've been kissing it for so long, they got an imprint.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. And that's why you think, when they did the Project Blue Beam, when they put your house shot, or your fake Sesame Boys in the air, and had them running, they fall, acting all crazy like idiots, man. They do that to them. They make mockery of them, man. They just F them. They don't care about them people, man. But we don't give a damn. That's why they hate us more. They hate us more, but they respect us more than these other nations. Believe it or not, they respect us more than they respect. If you got somebody every time you tell a joke, they always hold on now, brother. Now that wasn't even funny. I know that wasn't even funny for me. Now come on now, baby. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even telling a joke then. You will love that person, but you're not gonna respect them as much as you respect that one that don't do that. It's just facts. I'd rather somebody hate and respect me than to love me. Because that love ought to come with that respect.
That's right.
By default.
That's right.
All right. So what was you just said? You just said Matthew 24 and what? Okay, got you. I got you.
And earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
So all these is going to be the beginning of sorrows when it start really hitting you, man. Yeah.
Then shall they deliver you up to the afflicted and shall kill you.
They going to do what?
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you.
And some of us gonna die in this thing, man.
That's right.
You know, and the brother was just talking about as we was riding up here that he had to tell his daughter that, you know. Hey, it may come a time where they may put you in front of me and start clipping your toes off. Ain't gonna be nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to pray to the Most High. You're gonna have to stay in the spirit. It's hard, but hey, all this stuff, what the Most High said at the beginning, he said all this stuff must come to pass.
That's right.
You know, but you wanna try to be on the right side. And you wanna, you know, people laugh at us talking about bug out bags and all that. I don't give a damn about none of that bug out bag talk, because the Most High said, gird up your loins.
That's right.
That's more than just grabbing your thing. You understand?
Yeah.
You gird up your loins. That means prepared.
That's right.
All that not getting prepared, that sound crazy, man.
Really.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all sisters got the waters, the brothers got the water. Hey, that's what you need, man. You gotta prepare. You know, but you also gotta have what?
Faith. Because, man, no matter what, we don't have, no J has enough money, man, to doggone buy up enough to be fully set for what's coming, man. You can't prepare fully for what's coming, man. You gotta have faith. Ain't no amount of water, no amount of guns, no amount of bullets gonna beat faith, man.
Ain't gonna beat it.
So it's not gonna be faith, man. If you ain't got faith, you're not gonna make it.
But that faith got what tags along with faith?
You gotta have them works.
You gotta have works. You can have faith, but you gotta have both of them.
That's right.
You sitting up here talking, you just sitting up here with nothing talking about, yo, Yahweh Shah got me. You a fool, man.
That's why I said watch. You know what I'm saying?
Watch.
You watch, pray, you know, put the work in, man.
Put the work in. This all goes back to watching, y'all.
Yahweh Shah said, because it's brothers that say, oh, y'all niggas wicked for having fire on them. Y'all brothers wicked for, having guns. Well, what did Christ say, man? Christ told, Yahweh Shah told his disciples, you who don't have a sword, sell your garments and go get one.
Go get you one. You better go get go get you one.
Go get you one.
Hey,
as a man, it is your job, it is your duty to protect and provide for your family. Man. And how much more so in these perilous times now?
Yeah. You got Esau at your door with an AK-47, and he kind of gun butting the damn door.
Yeah, man,
you sitting up there looking like you in Zen and doing it. Hey, I ain't gonna get it, man.
Yeah, you gonna combat bullets with prayer, man?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Running and praying, man. What's wrong with you, man? You better go get that thing and bust back.
That's right.
Big con.
Keep reading, okay?
Big con. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And we hate it right now. The Israelites are the most hated in the world.
In the world, man.
You could be a killer, you could be a stone cold killer, and you ain't hated more than Israel. Ain't that something?
Shit, you saw the worst killer on the planet.
It's stone cold killer. We ain't killed nobody. Go ahead.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Hey, shit, a lot of people gonna be offended, man, and they gonna hate each other, man, and they gonna switch up on each other, man. Go ahead.
And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
You know, you got Yaju and all these goofy dudes talking about they the most. Come on, man, stop playing, man.
Bug outs, man.
Straight bug out, weed head smoker. That's it. Go ahead.
And because iniquity shall abound.
So iniquity in this time is going to abound. It's going to be more bountiful, right there.
The love of many shall wax cold.
It's going to wax cold because all hell going to be breaking loose. You ain't going to have no time for all that dapping up and hugging and all that. Saying king and all that. You ain't gonna, it's too much going to be going on. Sisters ain't going to be trying to meet up like, yo, what you having, what you cooking, unleavened bread. They ain't going to want to hear that.
And it's going to be because y'all not watching, man. Because y'all not watching. So when shit hit the fan, you didn't prepare. Now you cold-hearted. Everything's scarce. You know what I'm saying? Now you'll push your butt upside the head for that food or that water, whatever you got. Because you're not preparing now, man.
Right. We want to bust them across the head instead of breaking bread.
That's right.
Bars.
That's right.
Man, that was a couple of bars right there. You heard that? I kind of slid in and, I still got it, though. Keep reading.
Yeah, he is Benjamin.
All right, come on now. I can roll it off the tongue, man. Oh.
But he that endured unto the end,
So
the same.
Go ahead, now go ahead.
The same shall be saved.
Right, so even after all this affliction, right, all hell breaking loose, if you endure unto the end, that same soul shall be saved. Where you at right now?
I'm at 14, 13.
You're going to read up to 21, man.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world, for a witness unto all nations.
Right, so then we just read that before in Isaiah 61, right? So the gospel had to be preached all over the world, right? Everybody gonna know it. Everybody gonna be heard the Israelites. And then what?
And then shall the end come.
Then after that, the end is gonna come. Keep reading.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation,
You read about that in the book of Maccabees.
spoken by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whosoever readeth, let him understand. Then let them which in Jerusalem, which in Judea, flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to his clothes.
Because you're going to be a pilgrim. You ain't going to have no time to go get your clothes. Oh, man, I forgot my J's, man. I had the Space Jam J's, man. They up under the bed. Man, you better get moving, man. We going, man.
Left my Jordan.
Left them pumps, man. You wicked, man.
And woe unto them that are with child.
And woe to them that are with child, man. You got a baby, you got children with you, go ahead.
And to them that give suck in those days.
And the ones just dealing with the woman, right?
But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter.
You better hope it ain't cold outside. And that winter doesn't mean just it being cold, right? It means a lot of different things. You don't want to not know what's going on, and then everybody moving, and then you the last person that found out what's going on. You're not watching, and then you just get caught out there. You know what I mean? As soon as you walk out the door, he saw a gun butt you. You know what I mean? Knock you down. That's it. You know, so yeah, it does physically mean winter, but it does spiritually mean a bad time. You don't want to be leaving in a bad time. You know what I mean? You want to get this information early, be watching, be diligent, and do your thing, right? Go ahead.
Neither on a Sabbath day.
And the Sabbath, you ain't supposed to work on the Sabbath, right? Go ahead.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world.
You ain't gonna never see nothing this effed up that's coming to pass. It's gonna be worse than anything that's been since the beginning of life and creation. Chiefly pursuant to the book of the first Ezra, right? Genesis ain't the first, they the beginning. Ezra is the beginning. They tell you about the stars and everything. We'll get into all that. Okay? What verse you on? 21. Jump to 29.
Verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days.
So immediately after. So all this gonna happen. So immediately after the tribulation, man.
Shall the sun be darkened.
So now the sun gonna get darkened. Because guess what? That's that thermonuclear missile coming. When that missile hit, it's gonna block the sun out. You ain't gonna see the sun up in the sky. You ain't gonna see the stars and all that up there. Because during that tribulation, those bombs are gonna be going off. Number smoke. Gun smoke. Go ahead.
And the moon shall not give her light.
You ain't gonna be able to see the moon.
And the stars shall fall from heaven.
The what?
Stars shall fall from heaven.
Now is that talking about real stars? That's the missiles that you seeing right now from Hezbollah and Israel. It look like stars.
Like stars falling.
Yep.
Just like stars, man. So them stars gonna fall, but it's gonna be them big joints during this time. Because Yahushua coming next. Remember, Yahushua gonna come with the fire. So when that bomb hit, boom, here he come. We was gonna say kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? You okay? Go ahead.
And the powers of the heavens shall be shaken.
And it's gonna shake the heavens up. That's gonna crack that firmament. Go ahead.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in the heavens.
You're gonna look up, you're gonna be like, yo, here This black angry man. Go ahead.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
All the tribes are going to mourn. Go ahead.
And they shall see the Son of Man come in the clouds of heavenly power.
They're going to come with the clouds of heaven. That's the new spaceships. The spaceships going to come with Yahweh Shah. The clouds. With power. And what is that power? It's going to be power, but that power is going to be that army. Right. That army is the power that they're going to see us.
Right. The host of heaven.
The host. All the hosts of heaven. The heavenly army. From Yahshua. Right?
From Yahshua.
Shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with the power and great glory.
And great glory.
And he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet. And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Right, so all this gonna happen during the time of them bombs hitting. And that big bomb hit. Because now he gonna have to gather us up before we get burnt up in this thing. But some of them gonna still be down. Some of us that's going the hell off, they gonna leave us down here. The heck?
Now learn a parable of a fig tree. When his branch.
That's good right there. We ain't gonna go into that deep saying. I could, but I ain't gonna get it to it yet. All right. All right. So let's get what I had you, Timothy.
Yes,
Get that Timothy. Give me Jeremiah 37.
Book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
All right, so no man that war entangle himself with the affairs of this life.
That he may please him that have chosen him to be a soldier.
That's right, man. What are you talking about? I ain't got nothing to do with all that, man.
We don't care about the cares of this life no more, man.
We don't.
Brothers ain't trying to stack up the Jordans, man. Like you said, brothers ain't trying to get the new 2025 doggone Mercedes, man. We don't care about that. We don't care about the cares of this life. Because we know that all these things are about to get burnt up, man.
He also goes to the book of Micah chapter 2 verse 10 and say, this is not our rest, man.
It's not our rest.
We got something better
on this thing.
Matthew the 6th chapter speak about us not putting our focus into the wants of this world, man. You want to make sure that you put your wants high. You want those high, that glory. You want that incorruptible crown pursuant to the book of 1 Corinthians. Right?
And that's a prayer too, man. A lot of us, we gotta be praying, man, that this truth don't get choked out by the lust of other things, man. That's why the class is watch, man. You gotta watch, get your mind right. Stop looking at the things of this world. All right, it's not gonna matter.
Right.
It's not gonna matter.
Give me Revelation 12 and 12. And give me that Jeremiah 30 and 7 off the shot.
This book of Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7.
Alas. Alas. So what does alas mean? Finally.
Finally.
Right? Go ahead.
For that day is great.
So the day is great, the day of the Lord. Go ahead.
So that none is like it.
Ain't gonna be no day like the day of the Lord. Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's even the time of Jacob's trouble. That's the time that we coming into right now. And who is Jacob? Jacob is us. Jacob is Israel. Yasharallah. Yasharallah is going to be the day of Yasharallah, man. The trouble of Yasharallah. When we going to be pilgrims out here on this earth. We ain't going to have no time for all that jaw jacking, man. We ain't going to have no time for that. You're going to have brothers that's out there that's going to see them tassels hanging, the fringes, and they going to be like, hey, man, what was that you was trying to tell me on such and such street about God and all that? Hey, brother, look, I ain't got the time. I got my family with me. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for you.
Should have got it when the getting was good, man.
Should have got it. And the Most High gonna already know that you had the opportunity to know this thing, right?
I mean, like the scripture says, man, he that turns his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
All right, so he just abominating to the highest level, right? So give me 2nd Esdras 2nd Esdras 14 and 10. You give me that Revelation 12.
Book of Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Right.
Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you,
right,
having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Right. So who's the spiritual? Who's the spirit of Satan? Esau Edom. Esau Edom, man. So-called white man, man. You know, he's gonna
go on to Satan.
Con. That's exactly. He's gonna kick your door down, and he's gonna come with wrath, because he know that he got a short time.
Sure.
If you look at rednecks to this day, what is their main quarrel? Taking their guns away from them, taking their civil rights away from them, taking their white privilege away from them. It ain't even us more than it's taking away their white privilege, right? So when all of those things start getting taken away, and they money don't mean nothing, all them guns they got up in the closet, but then one Jake pull up on them with one little pistol and kill them, and leave all them guns that been stocked up for over 100 years, from granddad to grandpa to niece and nephew, whatever the case may be. All them guns ain't gonna save you. It don't take but one bullet to get you up out this thing. So you could do all that stocking up all you want, Esau. So that's the thing. Esau's gonna come with wrath in them days. Huh? He's gonna wanna do you some harm, man. He knows that his days is short. That's the chief evil on the earth is Esau. This more they the board of witness pursuant to Job 9 and 24, and you can put that with Malachi 1 and 4, right?
And if you think that they won't, man, look at what happened when Trump lost the election at first, man. They stormed the White House. Now they'll storm the White House, man. But what you think? And that's the first. That's what. The second time, right?
That's the first time.
First time that's ever happened, man. What you think they're gonna do now? If they'll do that, what boundary do they have?
Yeah, hey, the scriptures say that they don't have no boundaries. Right? There's no one more profane than Esau. They'll do anything. You know what I mean? So while we sitting up here being desolate, thinking everybody cool, Tom, Peter, and Jake, and all of them, they cool. Them same Edomites gonna knock on your door.
That's right.
And they're gonna see if you got some food up in that thing.
That's right.
You know, all that being cool, you know, Katie and them cool, not Katie and them gonna be like, man, we finna kill this nigga right now. We hungry.
Hey man, Esau ain't even gotta be hungry to kill you, man. Esau,
it kills for sport.
Esau, I have a whole
make a jacket out of you.
He got a whole pantry, he got a whole room, he got everything. Yeah. He still want what you got.
Yeah.
Because he's greedy, man.
Pursuant to the book of Obadiah 1 and 5, he says, well, the great gatherers gather until they had enough.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing. The great gatherers is Esau. Remember, the whole book of Obadiah is about Esau. You supposed to glean them. You start gleaning them grapes and they hit the ground. You supposed to leave that for somebody else. So even though they have everything, they still want everything we got. They want all our sports and dancing and everything to this day. They still want to make all their money off of us.
These dogs that cannot be fed.
They cannot be fed. That's right, Phil. Right? Go ahead. Who's that? 13? 14? I don't know where you are.
Yeah. 13.
Okay.
And when the dragon saw,
who's the dragon?
Esau.
That's Esau right there. That's Herod, but it's still Esau, right?
Yeah.
That goes all the way. You get that in the book of Job. He's talking about his habitation is the habitation of dragons.
Right.
Where was he from? Where was Job from? I just want to see if you know. You know where Job was from? He was from Edom. He was from the land of Uz, which is in Edom. Yeah. So his habitation was with dragons. There were Edomites everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But Job had that. He had that power. You know, he had the army. He was rich. He was like, yeah, you try it if you want to. You know, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna run y'all. He said he wouldn't even let them around his door. He said Edomite jumped the fence. He said, hey, get that Edomite out of my face, man.
He ain't trusting around his dogs, man. That's how you know. That's how you know it was Esau, man. Y'all some weirdos, man. Y'all some freaks, man.
Freaking off with the devil, man.
Yeah, man.
On the hell off, man.
Get the dog in the mouth.
Yeah.
We read.
It said, verse 13. And when he saw, and when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman.
Right, because Esau's going to be cast to the earth in these days. His skirt, paraphrase, is going to be lifted up in those days. So when he falls to the earth, who is he going to persecute? Go ahead.
The woman which brought forth the man child.
Right, the woman that brought past, the woman is Israel.
Right.
The woman is Israel. So know that the Bible is saying that we're going to be persecuted in that day. But then the Son of Man is going to come. But we got to endure that persecution for that time, man. There's a time limit to that thing, man. We're going to shut down with 2 Andrew chapter 14 and verse 10.
This is the book of 2 Andrew chapter 14 and verse 10. For the world have lost his youth.
Right, so Esau know that the world has lost his youth. Remember, we just got through talking about, all us. You could look just at the spectrum of the earth right now, and you could look at the visage of the people. Ain't nobody got no time for nothing no more. They just really don't have no time for it, man. Like, you stop and ask somebody a question, they don't want to talk to you, man. This thing is over with. They know, they going to work just to go to work right about now, man. They not going to work in order to build any kind of, now if they is doing it, then they bugged out right now. They so far into the world. But those that's not that far into the world, through the spirit, is understanding just through the landscape of the earth that it's over with. It's over with, man. It ain't nothing else you can do. The government know that it's over with. Why you think they just letting you know everything now? All of a sudden now everything is free for everybody to know. They showing all kind of, the government is pushing the LGBTQ element on people.
Hey man, they had to admit that dog on the chariots over here, man.
That's a big con now. They're admitting that they don't know what the chariots is.
It was so many on, they had to come on and bring it up.
They had to bring it out.
Okay,
they real, yeah. The earth has lost this luster. The luster, the shine of Babylon, everybody want to come to Babylon. People trying to get out of Babylon, man. Don't nobody want to be here. It was a lady, and she was Eve, and she wound up shooting. She shot her son's baby. The baby, she didn't know the baby was an Israelite. She didn't understand that. But he had a baby with a so-called white girl. And he killed the baby. She killed the baby. She was like, man, look, that ain't my lineage. I don't want none of that up in here. She kind of was on the right path, but she didn't understand that her son, the seed line go through the father, which makes that, it is her lineage. But yeah, so, when you watch it, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's bittersweet because she kind of understood, but she didn't understand, if that makes sense. Yeah. Or she understood, but she didn't understand. You see what I'm saying?
What that was, I think what that is, Romans 12 and 1. What is that, Romans 12 and 1? She had the what's name, not according to the knowledge.
The next one.
What is that?
So they had a deal.
Yeah, but not according to knowledge.
Exactly. You ain't gotta get it though. But yeah, that's what it is though. They kind of understand what's going on, but yeah, they don't know according to the knowledge right here. They don't understand how to break it down, nor will they go around nobody to get the understanding. So they just all over the damn place. You know what I mean? So you got a precept? Bring it out.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations where the Lord thy God hath driven thee, and shall return unto the Lord thy God, and shall obey his voice, according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity.
Right, so that's what he's doing right now. He's turning our captivity. If you look at what's going on. Look at Esau stretched out on the side of the street. Jake's stepping all over Esau. Esau just looking jammed up, man. All kind of sores and marks on him, cuts, rashes. We just seen one on Spring Hill. Talking about he got freckles. Nigga, you don't get out your head like that. Talking about that nigga got scars and everything on. He got freckles, rashed up, jammed up.
got scabies.
Hepatitis C.
Hepatitis C, B, and A, guys, man. You don't get your, you a walking abomination, man. You don't get your, man, please, man. Talking about you from the tribe of Judah, man. From the tribe of Doodoo. That was you from the tribe, man. You don't get out of here, man. Esau is a joke, bro. He's a big joke, man. He's a big piece of crap, man. I almost cried when that man said that. It's time to go. Camp over. Shut it down. Keep reading where we was at.
It says, the Lord shall turn our captivity and have compassion upon thee.
Come on, that's good on that one, though. Keep going where you was. You was at 2nd Andrew 14, right?
Uh-huh.
At 11?
No, I was at 10.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll say it's at 14 verse 10.
Put the specs on, man. Yeah. Oh, man.
I can't see. For the world have lost its youth, and the times begin to wax old.
So the times beginning to wax old, like I just said. Yeah. Everybody see it. It's old.
Lost the Savior.
The 90s was like, it seemed like everything was just like, Saved by the Bell, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, everything was like lively. It was like a beach. We're going to Florida. We're going to something breaks. It ain't like that no more. It's done. But Esau, see, the reason I brought these precepts out is because Esau see that too. That goes into he knowing that he has a short time. Go ahead, you read.
Verse 11. For the world is divided into 12 parts.
Right, so it's 12 parts to this world, man. Right. Go ahead.
And the 10 parts of it are gone already.
So 10 out of 12 was already gone.
Gone back then.
It was gone back then at that time. So what that tell you where we at now? We right at 12 o'clock. We right at the cock crow. Go ahead.
And half of a 10th part.
Half of a 10th. Go ahead.
And there remaineth that which after the half of the 10th part.
So that's the only thing that's remaining that little bit. Go ahead.
Now, therefore, set thy house in order.
So do what?
Set thy house in order.
Right, so get your stuff together, man. Get your family in order. Get your house in order. Get your commandment keeping in order. Stop doing the old stuff that you used to do. Start really buckling down. Start really focusing your mind on what's important. Start really watching. Start really keeping your eyes peeled, right? You know, do all these things. Cross your T's, dot your I's, because your house shot can come suddenly and just take all this thing away from you, right? Go ahead.
And reprove thy people.
And reprove your people. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now. Reproving all your people to the best of your ability, because you can't get them all. Right?
Comfort such of them as be in trouble.
Right, so comfort them that's in trouble, those that might be in this truth or might be falling short. You know what I'm saying? Right. Fast with them or whatever the case may be. You know, do whatever you can to help those that's sick. Sick among the people that don't know, and sick upon the people that do know. Okay?
And now renounce corruption.
And renounce corruption, man. That's your job. We here to wave the goddamn hand at these damn corruptible people, man. Right. All over the world, man. Right.
Let go from the mortal thoughts.
Do what?
Let go from these mortal thoughts.
So these are all, the Most High is giving you some things you need to be working on before he come back. It's like your father, if he out somewhere, he be like, look, such and such, do this, that, and the third before I get back. Because when I get there, I don't want to see it looking like this. It's just the same thing. Don't make it too mystical, right? Okay?
Right. Cast away the burdens of man.
So what burdens? I gotta pay rent. Or I gotta do this, that, and the third. Man. If you could get a few damn batteries and charge your own energy, get some batteries and charge your own energy. Right. If you can't pay that rent, man, and all hell breaking loose, that's why I got that van out, trying to build it up. I'm getting in it. Me and my real will just be in the van. Right. You gotta let go of the mortal thoughts and let go of the things of this world. The things of this world is gonna cause you to not get the kingdom. That's right. It's all you think about. You can't always think about that. You got a roof over your head, you drinking water, you got something to keep you from dying, you got some lights on if you want lights. Some people just let the damn light in from the window. You burn some damn candles all night. Be content with that. Don't sit there and, because if your mind is on that, then that means your mind ain't on what?
On the scripture, man. We ain't watching.
It's just that simple.
Like the one Paul said, man. Paul said, but I've learned
Mighty Benjamin.
Yeah. Come. Paul said, I've learned how to have much and how to have little, man. I'm content in all things.
All things, man. Content, man. Now we know we got things that we got to pay, but at the end of the day, every day you need to be trying to pull yourself away from this society. Little bit by little bit. And your mind need to be on that. If your mind's still trying to stay solid right here and trying to keep from moving, hey, the Most High don't want nothing like that.
You're clinging on to a burning building, man. You're clinging on to a foundation of a building that's crumbling, man. It's crumbling. You can't doggone hold on to Babylon, man.
But the scriptures say you watch all for people that cannot help you.
They can't save you, man.
They can't save you.
And if they could, man, they don't. They had all 400 years to save you. They don't care about you, Jake. They don't care about you. If they could save you, they wouldn't save you.
They wouldn't
now
save
they can't. Now they can't even say they saved.
But they say they wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire.
Yeah, that's right. And now they can't save themselves, man.
Real, man.
Because the Most High is against them.
He's against them. Right.
Put off now the weak nature.
Put that what?
Put off now the weak nature.
You gotta put that weak nature off, man.
Show thyself a man.
It's over with, man. You gotta understand that you got a responsibility whether you married, not married, whatever. It's a lot that you're gonna have to settle, and and you might not make it in this thing, but you gotta continue to keep fighting, man. Get the weak nature, man. Stop falling short. You know what I mean? You know we know you're going to, but don't use that as a crutch.
Yeah.
Oh, he's always gonna fall short. So you just gonna fall short. The most I see you falling short on purpose, man. You ain't even try. You know what I'm saying?
Fall 7 times, man.
Yeah,
Get back up. Get back up, man.
You got those that just lean on to that.
Yeah.
You know, we gonna make it by the skin of our teeth. Yeah, we know that.
Ain't nobody perfect.
Yeah.
I hate that spirit.
Stop saying that. You making me feel away.
Hey man, he gonna sin every day.
No, you gonna
God
sin every
forbid,
day.
man.
I know what sin is. I know I can stop from doing some of them. Jeez Louise, right? That.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Right, so if you got heavy thoughts on you, let it go. Family, whatever, all that stuff, I understand that, let it go. You can't do nothing about it. You ain't nothing you can do about it, much as you want, man. You know, a lot of people, a lot of us, we so afraid to lose things that we attained in this world. We got to be able to separate from. We can't say we fully separated if we so afraid of losing things. Like right now, I don't have nothing. Remember, we had got in a situation where we had to pawn something. I told her, I ain't got nothing. I got everything I want right here. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing. That's all I got right here. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this is like, I thought about this. Is like, because when you come into this thing, and you really come into this thing, you start just not really wanting everything. You know what I mean? And you stop purchasing so much stuff. And you got clothes, man. Wash them and put them on. Like, I don't need to keep buying all these damn clothes and I gotta wash them, man. You know what I mean? Like, all this stuff, man. Look, I got a $20 pair of shoes, man. I got like 8 pairs of them. All different colors. I can wear them for the summer, winter, whatever the case may be. You gotta really separate your life from the wants of this world and get what you need. That's all right. Go ahead.
And haste.
And do what?
And haste.
That means hurry the hell up. Go ahead.
Thee to flee from these times.
To do what?
Flee from these times.
You need to be trying to get yourself together so that you can flee from these times. Right. These times are gonna burn, boy.
No doubt.
They gonna burn like an oven.
No doubt. Through you like lead.
Like lead, boy. You're gonna be out there jammed up. You're gonna be somewhere cooped up, man. You know what I'm saying? You a little bit more? There's a little bit more on that?
No, 16.
Yeah, that.
Verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Right, so that's it right there, man. And so greater and evil and more wicked things are going to be seen here thereafter, man. So we got to watch. So we got to watch, man. And this is the end of our lesson, right? But again, watch. Be diligent in your watch. You understand? And watch for the kingdom. Keep your eyes peeled. But the Most High through the Spirit, He's going to show you how to do it through these precepts. We pray everybody was edified today. We are the service assembly. We're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
The servants